Size 10.
It's still a pie crust. Like, it's still thin, but it's not like super. It's not just like flour and butter.
Oh, I love pie. So apple pie, those are bomb. Are you gonna do a cool little pattern on top?
I
Like
could.
like
I
a
wasn't gonna
cross?
do a lattice,
A
but I
lattice?
usually just do a cutout, like
Yeah.
some cutouts. But
Nice.
But it would be a lattice.
yeah, a
Well-
lattice is when you cut the strips of pie crust and you weave them together.
Yeah, like an intricate pattern.
I never thought about it like the lattice of the gate or whatever, the fence piece thing.
Yeah. No, that's where the word came from.
Dude. Okay.
Somebody looked at a fence and they were like, "Dude, I'm hungry,"
Because we were saying.
and then they made a pie.
Yeah, I remember your pies were really good. You're stoked because we did we did like a Friendsgiving one time with the
Comedy gang.
the never named anything else after I named it as a joke, and then the group chat stayed the same.
Yeah, you called it the Lone Wolf Pack, and now we can't pass background checks.
Yeah, and then I called it the Lone Wolf Fanny Pack. Is what it mostly
Which actually
was.
sounds worse.
Is that worse?
I don't know.
Because I actually was, when I named it that, I was saying like, oh, I wasn't thinking of the negative.
Yeah,
side of
nobody
it.
was. Yeah, when
I
when
didn't
you learned
know
it,
about
we
that
just were,
term, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I thought it was funny because the term lone wolf, but then a pack of them is sort of like,
So what's the
Bjorn being
negative
silly.
part of that term?
you know what a lone wolf is, right?
No, what's a
It's
We
like
were
a
gonna
word
try
for
to
like
not
a.
talk
It's
about
like a
this.
word for like a
A
shooter,
gunman.
Oh,
or
okay.
like people that commit atrocities and act alone,
Oh,
As a
okay.
lone wolf.
or maybe just like lonely guys yelling at people on the internet for nothing.
Yeah, okay.
But
All right.
sometimes those guys, act out,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's bad.
So-
Okay.
Anyways, the
yeah.
lone wolf pack we had like a Thanksgiving, and it was actually pretty fun. We
Nice.
played we played like Mario Kart or something. or
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Yeah, no first-person shooters.
No, yeah, no, just silly Mario Karts. But dude, did I ever tell you about the first time I tried to make a pie as a kid?
No.
Okay, so I tried to make a pie, an apple pie or a peach pie or one of those things, and I had never done it before. But like I kind of knew, I always was the kid that I don't like birthday cake. I like ice cream cake and I like pie. So I always told my mom to get me like a cherry pie.
Those are good options.
For my birthday, my birthday cake.
Ooh, cherry pie's good.
I'd always be like, I want a cherry pie from Super One Foods.
See, and I hate cherry pie.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. No.
Do you just dislike cherry in general?
Yeah. I mean, I like fresh cherries, but I think here's the thing about cherry pies. They remember those pie pockets that
Oh, I
have that
love those
waxy.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
the like a
Waxy.
McDonald's pie, but like the ones where it's like a cold McDonald's pie
And
at a
it's like-
gas
and it's
station.
like parchment
Those are
paper.
fire. Yeah,
Oh,
100%
no.
on those.
Yeah. Oh, I was.
Yeah,
I
those
was-
are so goddamn
It's
good.
so gross.
Oh, I
So
loved when my
gross.
mom would let me get one of those like on a road trip, and I could just destroy the
Now the
back seat
apple
with
of it,
one of them.
I just hate.
The
They
apple
were
one?
messy. You'd get crumbles and then like some fruit
You take
jizz.
one bite and
Yeah.
it just crumbles in your hand.
Yeah, that shit was. They definitely made a mess. I tried to eat one driving one time. That was a tough time.
Yeah. No, I can't eat cherry pie, and I've stuck with that rule my entire life.
Oh. Well, so I was a pie guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I wanted to learn how to do it, so I like looked up a recipe, and I was like making it at my dad's house, and I remember I was putting. I had baked before, so I kind of knew some of the rules of baking, but not all of them
Mm-hmm.
yet. And the filling, like I made the filling, and it just seemed like it was too soupy. Like way too soupy, and I didn't want like a soup. I wanted a pie.
Yeah.
So I added some flour to thicken it, and it still didn't seem to be the right consistency. So I just kept adding flour and kept adding flour till
One way to do it.
till it was the consistency that I thought it should be for a pie.
Yeah.
And I baked that thing, and when that thing came out, it was like
So you
Like-
baked a pie cake.
it was like a giant.
It was a loaf of pie.
It was a loaf
It
of
was like
pie.
cherry bread.
It
Was it
like-
good though?
It was like you'd cut slices, and I remember my dad was such a good sport about it because he knew that I had spent like all of a Saturday making this
He was
pie.
like, "Wow, this is a really good normal pie."
So he ate like half of a piece because it was
Was
wasn't
it
even-
bad?
Was it fluffy or dense?
It was dense.
Did it taste good though?
No, it tasted terrible.
Oh.
It tasted like it tasted like cookie dough almost. Like it was a doughy.
Oh,
Like-
like the flour didn't it didn't bake into a fluffy
No.
thing. It just made it a goo,
It
like
made
a
it-
thick,
Yeah,
dense
like a
goo.
thick, hot, dense goo with like peaches in it or something. It was so bad. And that was when I learned about. But I just remember my dad like getting a big old slice of it and just being like, "Yeah, no, this isn't bad. This isn't too bad."
That's nice.
Nice.
And I took one bite and was like, "Oh,
You're
I'm
like, no,
messed
you're
up."
lying to me, Dad.
But thank you.
So you like cherry pie?
I do.
Yeah.
I like most kinds of pie.
What's your favorite?
Ooh, probably apple.
Apple
just,
crisp
just a classic.
is my favorite. Or is that not pie?
But no, my mom always made pies, and she always made all sorts of crazy ones. Like the cherry pies that I really like. My dad had a cherry tree for a while that grew these like they were pie cherries. They were really tart cherries, so you had to like sugar them up and put them in a pie.
Oh yeah,
And that was solid.
on the tree. They look like
They're about
cartoonish cherries.
yeah, they were like half the size of a regular cherry and like bright, like literally the color of a maraschino cherry,
Wow.
like bright red.
That's what maraschino cherries are made from.
Is pie cherries?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they just bleach them
oh.
and then dye them.
They dye them back the damn color they were.
They bleach them white and then they
That's-
dye them and they put them in
See,
like
I don't
those
like maraschino
preserves and the-
cherries,
and
I
the
know,
sugar.
and now I know why. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
yeah.
It's
And
too
that's why
many
there's-
extra steps.
So the maraschino cherry that you get
Yeah.
like in a Manhattan
yeah, in a cocktail.
in a cocktail like that one,
Mm-hmm.
that's like an unbleached one.
They use the primo.
I'm pretty sure.
Straight from the source.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pie, Bjorn?
Apple crisp or is that
Apple
a pie?
crisp.
That's
that a
sort
pie?
of a.
It's like a square.
Is it
pie.
like a pie with the like an apple pie, but with the crumble on top
Yeah.
rather than? Okay, yeah, that's an apple pie.
Okay,
That's
I
a
love
That's
that
like a
one.
Dutch apple pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice?
Or rhubarb. I love a rhubarb.
Ooh,
pie.
Strawberry
rhubarb's good.
rhubarb?
Yeah,
Or just-
my mom grew
That's pretty good.
rhubarb in the backyard, so we had
Oh, is
those
it always
too.
strawberry rhubarb or
Yeah.
is it just rhubarb?
It's
No,
usually
you can
strawberry.
do straight rhubarb.
Just
too.
straight. I swear to God, I had straight rhubarb.
You can do
but-
straight rhubarb. It's more of it's almost like a custard pie, because straight up rhubarb, like you have to put a bunch of shit in there to make it
Yeah,
tolerable.
Okay.
Rhubarb's so bitter.
You know
on its own.
what's rad about rhubarb is like there's parts of it that can like kill you,
If
right?
you eat the leaf,
If you eat-
like if you made a rhubarb salad, you're gonna be fucked up. But if you eat the little stems, you just go "Ugh," unless
Damn.
it's got a lot of sugar on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, my favorite is not a fruit. It's pecan. So
Okay.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, that's from living in the South. That was really bomb.
They
Or
call it pecan down there, right?
pecan. Yeah,
Pecan
pecan
pie.
pie.
Yeah, pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Well, should we get the episode started?
Yeah.
We
Oh yeah.
probably
we should probably
should.
start this episode. I'm like now.
It's
all
it's
wanting-
Thanksgiving
I'm
week
hungry.
over here on
Where's Nick's
Size
food?
10 Podcast. I'm
mean,
Nick Scalzone.
I'm Bjorn RG.
You can find us on the internet.
And I'm producer Paul. You can just find us on Size 10 Podcast. So, and we're streaming everywhere. So thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're up to 80 followers.
Yeah,
on
if
80
you
subs.
like apple pie, hit that like button.
Yeah, finesse. So okay, so I want to talk about we're coming into December.
We are.
Last year, we're gonna go full holiday. Like we're gonna deck this place out. I want to
Yeah.
do that this weekend if we could. Like
Okay.
we'll put the tree up. We'll put all the lights and everything again.
Yeah.
But for the whole month, not just for one episode. We'll have our fireplace going
Yep.
again, where we did the. I think it
Oh,
was-
I like the fireplace. That
the
was fun.
fireplace that was
Yeah.
sick. I almost want to like always do that. Like I almost want to just like let that
We could
continue.
rebrand.
Like just have
Yeah,
like
especially
or like
in the summertime.
or I could
Or
I
we
make
could
a
do it
flaming
seasonal.
logo.
Like in the no. I think in the winter we have a fireplace. In the
Okay.
spring we have a garden.
All
In the
right.
summer we have the beach.
Yeah.
In the
let's do
fall we have like
a pumpkin patch.
it.
a pumpkin patch, or I was thinking like the woods in the
yeah.
northeast with a lot of
Let's
leaves
just-
on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you find those videos.
See, I'm more of an ideas guy.
I know.
That's
I
the
feel
thing, is
like
I'm
it's
an
not hard,
ideas
though.
guy.
No, I feel
I know,
like just
but, like,
Google
I'll
like
do it. I can figure it out.
generic
No, I
generic
can-
long videos of like I don't know. Let's have one with squirrels. Like let's just put up those like dog
Yeah,
videos.
it'll be like hunting, where there'll be squirrels interrupting us at all the important
Or
parts.
like
of-
the ones for cats where there's like birds and stuff. Like
oh, that's
where they
awesome.
put bird seed
like
on
a bird
something.
feeder, and then it's just like giant
video of it.
high definition birds.
Yeah. Like something like that.
Well, lately at home, Bjorn's been putting in people doing DJing.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like from top,
So it's just like a guy
and like foliage and plants all
like,
over. It's
no.
Going like this?
But it's like one of my favorites is like a Japanese jazz. So it's just like it's purely instrumental. It's all like those what are they called? Crate diggers, where they go and they find weird, obscure records.
Weird records.
Yeah,
okay.
and then they curate like cool playlists of them, and they just spin them, and they're just like easy listening.
Okay.
But it's like kind of cool.
I thought you were putting
like,
that on for the dogs. Like you had the dogs were bored, and so you put on EDM footage.
Yeah, right. No, it's not. That's not the energy I'm going for.
You're not looking for a bucket and Janet to be dropping the beat.
It's no, I'm not.
Waiting like, here comes the drop.
Crates.
It'll just be someone with like way too many. Yeah. Here comes the drop, Janet. Get it.
Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah. No, it's just like people with like crazy plant collections and just like dope ass looking apartments with like a DJ in it. Or I don't know, maybe it's a plant store. I have no idea where they're.
Nice.
But there's a couple of YouTube channels that I found.
And we discovered some good music because they'll show the record.
Yeah, they show the record,
low.
and then it's in Japanese, so I couldn't figure it out. So we did like Shazam or whatever.
Where you take a picture and it translates it or something.
Oh no, we just said, "What's this song?"
Oh, yeah,
like,
Shazam.
And then it figured it out, and then yeah, no, I don't know. I've been into these weird, obscure. It's a fun way of finding music I never would have found.
Yeah, that's the stuff you get excited about when you go gluten free.
Yeah, that is. It's part of the deal because I can't eat real food anymore, and
so you have to
I need
listen
something
to weird
take
music.
the edge off.
You have to be like, dude, have you heard this Japanese record where they play one of those things that's not a guitar?
But it's not a sitar either. No, it's like traditional jazz. It's like
it's like jazz,
like piano or whatever, trumpets and anyways. But what I wanted to talk about, if we're gonna do, we've been talking about doing a new gift exchange, another gift exchange for like our Christmas episode or whatever.
Yeah.
Paul and I were talking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna recoup the story, reenact the story of what happened. I was like, I don't want Nick to just go get something from the Adidas employee store. And I was like, but I don't want to be like, get me Jordan 3s. I don't want that either. And I was like, and so then we were thinking about it, and we've been doing these fits. So what do you think of the idea of the budget is $100, but you have to get each other
an entire outfit,
a fit that goes with one of our sneakers that we know the other person loves.
Oh,
so like you would get something that this would go with, where it's like it could just be like, and whatever that is, it could be like sunglasses, hat, vest, like whatever that fit is that would go with a pair that we know the other person has
at $100 max
with $100 budget.
Okay,
so we can kind of get creative and stuff with that.
Okay, I don't hate that idea. That's a fun idea.
Because that one I just got more excited about.
Okay, my other idea when you said that about the Adidas store, because I agree. Also, I've already been there. I don't want to go back.
Exactly. Well, but, and I'm just like, anything under $100 at the Adidas store, I already have.
Yeah.
That I want.
Yeah. Like last year was different because we had that, like, it was like trying to fit as many into $200 as we could. And I had the crazy one already. And then I was like, I went to the Adidas store to try to find something you'd actually want to wear.
Yeah.
On more than like a silly occasion.
Yeah.
With those crazy orange ones.
Right.
So like, and that was the orange ones were just a gimme because like you'd brought them up in every goddamn episode.
No, that one was a perfect gift. I have yet to wear them beyond just being on the podcast.
Yeah, they're outrageous. There's no reason to put those on your feet. They're not good shoes.
And they're not comfortable.
No, they don't look comfortable.
They're like, the sole is hard. They're like narrow but long.
Yeah, no, they're silly shoes. No, I was thinking we each get each other a pair of shoes, but they can't be Nike or Adidas.
Oh, okay.
So we have to go outside of the norm and get like a weird brand. Or like a non-Nike or Adidas brand.
Okay. Paul, what do you think?
But the fit thing does seem more fun.
I just think the fit thing is fun because it's like a whole outfit that we have to put together. And like, I mean, you could go a little bit branding. But I also just like, I like the idea of like, it's almost like when you grab a pair of sneakers and then you're like trying to put an outfit together. Like how fun would it be to have like something that would like perfectly go with a pair of
Yeah.
sneakers that the other person knows.
Okay. And do we get to pick the sneakers, or like do I say I want an outfit that fits with this pair?
I think that's fair.
Oh, we could do that.
I think that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Create an outfit from this pair, and then we give the person the pair that like we tell them what pair it is. I like that.
Like you would say, hey, you would look in your closet and be like, this is a pair that I want an outfit
Like I'll send
for.
you a picture of like,
Yeah,
hey,
this
we're
pair.
gonna do this pair or whatever. Okay, and then we'll see what. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Then I'll post them, and everybody can hashtag what the fuck
Yeah,
or
exactly.
fuck with that.
we'll do a poll on the Instagram of like, I don't know. Now I'm making it a competition. What a fucking dude thing to do. Like, I can't just be like, let's just be nice and give each other things. I'm like, no, it's got to be something I can win.
Well, but it's a
Feel good about
win-win because
myself.
if your outfit wins, it's because
Oh
Nick
yeah,
picked it.
it's because you're
Yeah.
so good at picking.
I
it.
mean, you have
So
to wear
we
the
both
goddamn
win.
thing, so
Yeah.
yeah, you would hope that I would also win.
Yeah.
And then we could do like a little photo shoot thing or something for the
Yeah.
gram as well. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
this.
this is a good idea. This is a good idea.
That is a good idea though too. I will say.
No, but I think the fit thing has more opportunity to be
Okay.
like fun. We've already done the shoe thing.
And yeah, I felt like
Yeah.
we needed to do something new, and I just wasn't going into it. I didn't feel like I was that excited.
Yeah,
and
I wasn't
didn't
that
sound
excited
like you
about
were
it either. I was just like, I guess I can
was
figure
like
something out.
kind of getting obligatory, and it's just like, and it's not that fun of a.
Yeah,
Cool.
this one sounds fun because it's like an activity.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And you have to like curate a little bit more than just because with a sneaker, it's like it's its whole thing. But
Yeah.
like, yeah. Okay. Cool. So it is. We are approaching the end of the year, and this is completely unrelated to it. It's definitely not a resolution, but I'm thinking I want to start working out. Purely, it was just a thing that I thought of randomly.
No, I've been thinking
It's not-
about that. I've tried on a few of my pairs of pants the
It's-
past few
it's-
months and been like, well, shit.
It just got cold, and I was like, hey, babe, I think
You guys got a
that
gym in your
shirt-
building though, right?
Yeah, we totally do.
Yeah.
And I've never been inside. I've
No
looked at it
excuses,
while
sir.
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Well, you're eating gluten free now,
I am.
so I mean, your food has to be healthier.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
We had Smash Burger
we
for dinner
had smash
tonight.
burgers.
oh, so you guys are
It
finding
was
all
on
the
a
ways.
gluten-free bun.
You're figuring out all the ways to eat badly
Dude.
with gluten free.
Dude, I love that my favorite shitty restaurant, like shitty chain restaurant,
Yeah.
does a gluten-free bun, and it's good. Like it tastes. It's not.
Wait, which one?
It's not total garbage. Like
Is it
most of
Dave's
them.
Hot Chicken?
No, it's not Dave's Hot Chicken because the chicken is the other part that has.
Oh, they've got flour in
It's
there.
breaded.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I can't have breaded chicken, which is my
Can
favorite
you
thing
have
in the
rice
world.
flour? So can you have
Yes.
like Korean and Japanese
Yes.
fried
Yeah.
chicken? Okay.
Yes. So that's still on the table.
Mm.
And sushi, but Red Robin totally has like a fire gluten-free bun. Like it's good.
Does Five Guys do gluten free buns?
No, but you can get it like on lettuce or some bullshit
Oh,
like that. I don't know,
that's
on
dumb.
peanuts. They'll
Yeah.
just put it on a plate of peanuts
No,
for you.
eating a burger on lettuce. I'm not a pussy.
I know
What the
that-
fuck is that shit about?
Dude, so when we were
Get
in
outta here with
California,
that
we went to
Hamburger on lettuce.
Yeah. We went to what's that place called that's popular? In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
We went to In-N-Out, and I totally broke I was like, I'm not gonna get it because I did read that you can get it on. You can ask for it like protein style or something.
Yeah,
which
because all
means that
those
it's like-
those dorks down in LA are doing keto.
Yeah, it's like a
Ugh.
keto thing. So, but that is like a hack. Is like you can ask for the keto version of something.
Yeah.
And then it's gluten free. Usually.
Sure, but at what cost?
I know.
Yeah.
But the bottomless fries and are also
The
gluten-free.
fries are gluten free at Red Robin.
Yeah, so
They
you,
are
you
good
have
fries.
to order them gluten free. I think there's like gluten on something that they put on them. Or you can get the steamed broccoli, which is the weirdest thing that I actually love.
Steamed broccoli.
Dude,
steamed broccoli
endless
is solid.
steamed broccoli.
I like
but then
broccoli.
dip it in the campfire sauce, the campfire mayo.
Oh, so you find a way to make broccoli unhealthy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so your
But
your
it's so
whole
good.
your resolution here is going to
Dude.
require like significant lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take at least 2
So-
cold showers.
So we're two.
to
It'll
get
be
your
a
body
2 cold-
temperature down. Is that how you're going to get fit? Are you just
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
start taking ice baths?
Yup, ice baths and cold showers and working out
Okay.
But okay, so when you work out, what's your
when I work out,
do you do?
what do you want to know? What not to do? Is that what you're just like? What exercises should I avoid? And then
What are you doing?
What do you do when you go to the gym?
No,
What's
when I actually used to go to the gym, which I haven't in a while, I went to the Portland State Gym like a month ago,
Oh,
and
hell yeah,
then
dude.
like after class, and I did some lifting, and I was sore for like 3 days, and then I haven't been back. But it was just because I had so much shit going on where I was like, I can't afford to use up an after class time because I need that time for homework.
Okay.
That's kind of been my.
I mean, that is a really good excuse. I should
Literally
write that one
2
down.
college
I
classes.
also do a lot of homework.
Yeah,
2
me too.
college
Yeah.
classes
I
on
do a
top
lot of
of
comedy shows.
yeah,
so I
2
just
college
don't-
classes on top of a full-time job ends up being a lot of work.
Oh, I get
honestly, it's not something I'd
I mean,
recommend.
it's not
It's
like
a
I'm,
lot.
It's not like I'm sitting around. Okay, I am sitting around a lot now that I'm. As I was
No,
saying
but
it, I was
it's-
like, I'm lying.
It reminds me of when I was doing comedy all the time. You know how like when you're doing
Yeah.
comedy all the time, you have fucking no time for anything else?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except like this actually has potential to make me money.
yeah.
So,
I've been just like cutting a lot of things out of my life and trying to do less. So that and
you
then
just
now
gotta
I'm like
cut a few more carbs, and then you don't have to go to the gym.
No.
Anyway.
Dude, I need to go to the gym because I'm just like I
Yeah,
get
no.
winded.
So when I would go to the gym, I would do like, because I paid a trainer. Like when I first moved
Oh,
here,
yeah, that's
I had
right.
no idea about gym stuff. I'd never like
I'm into
applied
gym
myself. You're into gym stuff, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. Okay, so here's what you do, bro. Is you go get some gluten-free protein powder,
Dude, what I do
and
know
you cut up a line of that and you snort it.
or
Okay,
creatine.
I'm on board for this. What?
Okay,
yeah.
What?
So you get muscle milk powder, and you do a few lines, and then you go down, and you put the biggest thing possible on the bar, and then you just lay there and you don't even touch the bar. You just go, ugh. No, I would do like a chest day, and then I would do like a leg day, and then I'd do like a core day every week. I would just do like 3 days a week.
Okay. So reps or circuit training or
I would just do reps.
yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
kind of just followed what the trainer was telling me to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know if his was always figure out how much weight you could put up like 12 times,
Yeah.
and then do that and then give it like 2 to 3 minutes and then go for another set,
Yeah.
and try to figure out the weight that by the time you were doing the third set you kind of crapped out at like 8.
Oh, okay.
And so just go until you genuinely crap out. And that's like how you're going to tear up your muscle enough to build new muscle.
Okay.
But it was also, it's like really important to have like to make sure you get the form right, because like you can kind of hurt
Yeah.
yourself doing that.
Yeah.
well, I know the secret to getting fit.
Steroids?
It's just stay in your 20s your entire life.
Yeah. Just
and do steroids.
don't get older.
Don't get older. Just don't get older.
Yeah, so I
And
think
you can stay fit.
yeah, you could also like just do testosterone replacement therapy. You could do
Okay.
that too.
Yeah.
And then like the rest of your hair will fall out.
Well,
Well, it's already
but
falling
worth
out
it.
anyway.
well, I just see.
Yeah, once the ship starts to sail, you might as well
Nick, I'm just bringing this up because Nick,
Yeah.
because Paul and I are going to become completely different people. Like, we're
Yeah.
Hearing you.
we're going to be, we're going to transform in front
you
of you.
guys are gonna
like,
start
one day.
wearing sunglasses
Yeah.
inside
Yeah, dude.
and
we're
like
gonna
get a
just
lot more tattoos.
like so many tattoos.
We're gonna get so yoked. Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get so yoked. We're gonna be like total muscle bear queens that come
Yeah.
in here, and you're just and
So this is gonna legitimately turn exactly into the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah. It'll be the gay Joe Rogan experience. So the Joe Rogan experience. I don't know if it could get any gayer.
Yeah, it'll just be you telling me to take cold showers while
Talking
yoked.
about our cold plunge at our house.
You're gonna have to start bow hunting, and then it'll
Dude,
be Joe Rogan.
You know how many I've met so many muscle bear queens like that are just like two Joe Rogans that love each other very much. And they just their
that's beautiful.
mutual interest is the gym
Yeah.
and having sex with one another. Those are the two things that they do together.
That sounds like couple guys that have
'Cause, you know-
figured out their life.
Because couples that live together fuck together as well. That's the slogan, right?
I mean,
I
you
read that on a
would-
pillow at my grandmother's house.
That's your
Yeah.
grandma's pillow.
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
like,
I was like, Grandma, what's your secret to marriage?
get yoked, deep throat.
I want that monogrammed on a towel.
Dude, I
so
legitimately
bad.
just made that up. I am a comedy genius.
That was good. I got a
I-
high five you on that one. That
Oh,
was awesome.
fuck yeah, dude.
I was trying to, and I didn't got nothing. I was like you in that third set of.
Yeah, I crapped out, but you see, this is what happens when you get your reps
Yeah.
down. Is like you make gains, and that's where that came from.
I just know
that was a
the-
comedy gain, dude.
There's a couple times I do similar things to that. I just found it on the internet, and I was just like, I need some kind of guidance. Who cares? Just pick something. Pick a lane.
Yeah.
And so I just like started follow. I just like I don't know. I found something, and I was just like, oh, okay, here's a regimen. Here's like some things, and I
Yeah.
looked up how to do them.
Yeah, I think
lifts
that's
and-
pretty much it. And here's what I felt like the way that I kept doing it
Yeah.
was I did it like 2 to 3 times a week. I didn't do like the I'm
Totally.
gonna hit the gym
No.
every day.
I would do every other day, do different muscle sets, and then I would keep a journal because that helps me.
Yeah.
Of all the weights that I lifted, because then I can see my gains happening. But the way that I start and what I'm gonna do this time is I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna block out the time to go to the gym, because the last few times I did that, I have in my gym bag, I have the journal of where I was at on each lift. And then the next time I went in, I could barely lift all those, and it was so depressing. And then I'm just like over there with like the 10-pound, like just feeling like such a
Yeah.
bitch, and I couldn't, and just crying because I can see my hair falling out in real time as I'm lifting the smallest.
But
weight.
you see, but the
I'm
hair
like-
falling out's a good sign because that means you have a good high level of testosterone.
where I'm like,
that's some manly shit.
I'm like,
you're lifting
"Excuse
weights
me,
with your
ma'am,
hair falling
Can I
out.
use that smallest weight on the rack when you're done, please?" To a child. Like-
There were children at your gym? That's weird.
well, it was Planet Fitness, and you know that's the gym that you're not supposed to go to. You're supposed to just pay them to feel better about yourself.
Oh, fair enough.
Um,
My gym went out of business before COVID. It was. I've said this before. My favorite thing about my gym is that there was never anyone there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's bad for business.
kind of caught up with them a
It
little
did,
That'll hurt business
unfortunately.
long-term.
It was such a great gym. I'd go there. No one was ever there. I could work out in peace.
Mm.
And then they closed like a month before COVID. And so I guess it kind of saved me the trouble of having to cancel my shit.
Cancel your membership. Watch, you're still getting charged by
No.
to recoup some of their. But we were chatting about. It's like, okay, what are we gonna do to start? I was like, you know what? Let's just start trying to go there and just do some cardio. And if you're doing cardio, what's your cardio? What's your cardio of choice?
So I did cardio today. I went for a 3-mile walk around my neighborhood and
Oh.
called my parents. That's what I do for cardio. Is I walk around.
Well, I walk my dogs every day.
No, but like how far? Like
I don't know, a couple
plus or
miles,
minus a mile.
Maybe.
Like
maybe
couple
a
miles?
maybe a mile. It depends.
I don't know.
Depends on how much time I have, but yeah, like Bucket takes fucking forever to take a shit.
I'm not
so.
a big cardio guy.
I
mean, people
okay, but
could
you
look
gotta
at me
pick,
and
you gotta
see
pick a
it.
machine. What is
If
it?
I'm gonna do a cardio machine,
yeah.
probably like the elliptical.
Yeah, we're elliptical boys too. Yeah,
That's good for
That's
your
the-
joints, dude. You gotta think ahead to the
like
future.
running on a fucking treadmill.
I'm not running on
No,
a goddamn treadmill.
Thank you.
Fuck that.
Ugh.
Or the rower. The rowing machine is fire.
That's what you do. I've never done that one.
That one feels like it feels like you're gonna be hotter afterward. That shit like that feels
'Cause
like
it's
a workout.
loud and it's
It's
just
loud and
screaming.
you're pulling on shit and you're like
You're just
know?
like, I'm a fucking lumberjack.
sort of, but
I'm gonna
like
get lumberjacked.
yeah.
You could just yell that at the gym.
You could yell that at the gym, and it probably wouldn't be the most obnoxious thing someone had yelled there.
I
but
bet you that's somebody's Instagram.
lumberjacked. Yeah,
Lumberjacked.
probably one of the.
I'm gonna look this up. Right
Yeah, there's got to be someone probably
Is that
in
taken? Because if it's not, I'm changing my handle.
someone in Seattle or Portland.
You can follow me at lumberjacked.
Some douche that moved here from L.A. or New York and grew a beard.
Lumberjacked. Here we are.
There's actually quite
Eli?
a few. We got Eli.
Oh, there's a guy named Jack.
Is it a guy with a beard?
motorcycle?
This is just you.
Surprise! Oh yeah, that's gonna be me in like a couple months.
Yeah.
Wait,
Does he have a Boston Terrier?
is
maybe.
is he in a gay couple? And
the
has
gay
a,
thing?
No,
I mean,
I think it looks like he and this guy may have adopted a child.
Oh, it's his nephew.
Oh,
Uh,
damn! I wanted him to be gay and a dad.
yeah,
That would have been fun.
I mean,
That would have been sweet.
Let's see what.
It looks like he's in New Hampshire, which is like the Oregon of the East.
Yeah.
no.
So
We're
sorry,
saying-
lumberjacked is taken.
Lumberjacked. Lumber yoked.
Of course, there's a guy named Lumberjack.
like,
it's two right there.
I love how I hate actually how the internet has become that. It's like everything is taken, no new ideas.
There's loads of new ideas.
I just
All the bad ones have been had. That's all you gotta think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I've not been drinking this beer that you guys are drinking.
Yeah, I specifically got you this
I know.
hippie bullshit ass beer.
Oh, is this crafted to
Yeah.
remove gluten?
It tastes like a damn Coors.
It's pretty good. I
yeah,
like
it actually tastes like a Bud Heavy. Is what it tastes
it's
like.
an easy lager. It's
Yeah.
most lagers are, but I
Say
like
what
it.
it is. Say what it is.
So you say it.
Daura, Dara Dam,
Barcelona.
from Barcelona.
Is it
Except that it's not. It says it's brewed in America. It's imported to the U.S. Yeah, this is from Spain.
Dude, this tastes like a Heineken.
Does it? I thought it tastes like a Bud Heavy.
No. It's bitter. It's got a more of a bitter finish.
See, that's
Like
why
a
I like this.
Heineken.
I like Heineken. So
More
this
like a
makes sense.
Heineken. That like
I don't think I've actually ever had a Heineken.
really?
No.
It's
I think
underwhelming.
honestly,
It
a
tastes
long
like
time
this.
ago, my dad told me Heinekens are disgusting, and then I just never ordered one.
They are more. They are of the like. Is it a domestic? No, it's an
no,
import.
it's an import.
Of the like like beers you can order at Applebee's
Yeah,
or anywhere else. It's one of the skunkier ones.
but isn't
Do you know why?
isn't like a Corona skunky?
Yes.
I like a
Do you
Corona.
know why both of those are skunky?
Is it because the bottle is clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's from light hitting it. It changes the flavor of it, whereas a dark bottle is gonna change it. It will change it less, so it's more authentic to the flavor. But the reason that green bottle and the clear bottle actually changes it. Yeah, this is a little similar to. I like this. This would be good with a lime. I feel like.
Oh wait, a Bud Heavy is gluten free because it's rice. Look that up. Look
Is
up if Bud Heavies are Budweisers.
They aren't going to be Bud Heavy. That's
Yeah,
the nickname.
make sure to call it Budweiser, but Bud Heavy is by far my favorite thing to call it.
Yeah, or Diesel. Did you
I
ever call
think-
it Bud Diesel? That's
No,
what we
I
used to
always
call
just
it.
called it a Bud Heavy or a Bud Light.
All right.
I thought
It is
Budweiser.
not gluten free.
No.
I thought one of them was made out of rice. What's made out of rice?
Sapporo.
Oh, I like Sapporo.
Yeah.
What about Kirin Ichiban?
I'm like, damn it! It's like everything is just going to be like. Paul loves it. It's just like, oh,
You're just gonna
Bjorn
have to
can
go to
just-
the Asian grocery
I
store and be like,
fucking-
this is what I eat now. That's fire though. Asian grocery stores are awesome.
I just have to do tamari instead of soy sauce.
Yeah, so Sapporo, Kirin, Asahi are rice based, and even
Those are
yeah,
Even Budweiser.
Wait, so
uses
is
rice.
Sapporo
rice
is
along with barley.
is
Budweiser.
oh okay with bar okay so no, they're not, none of those. Damn it, I really like Sapporo.
I told you I thought Budweiser used.
Have you had Sapporo? It does
Yeah.
taste similar to this.
I ordered at sushi restaurants.
Yeah, I know. I was like, more things. Just
The thing is though,
let's go
like
to sushi all
the
the
thing
time.
is like
I don't like
all of
sushi
these beers
that
taste
much.
the same. Like to be honest, these are lagers.
Really?
They all taste like a lager.
Yeah.
Like this tastes the same as Session, which tastes the same as Budweiser, within a margin of error.
I'm digging this. This is good.
Tastes
This is
like a Coors Banquet. They all taste the fucking same.
Okay, I know we've been talking about gluten-free a
Yeah.
lot, but you know one of the things I love about it?
What do you love about gluten free?
One of the things, there's so many like restaurants and like good-ass places in
Mm-hmm.
Portland to eat food. I kind of like having a little bit of like a guide, if that makes sense, because it's getting me
You've
to
had
like
too many options
go.
for
Yeah,
too
it's
long.
too many options. It's
and
like
you're just like,
yes.
I really needed someone else to. I needed God to narrow
I
it down
needed
for
God's
me.
hand, the
I needed the
invisible
Lord.
hand of God.
You
to
needed
come
the Lord to
down
be like, Bjorn,
and limit my.
you're
choices.
gonna shit your fucking pants unless you eat this salad with the fish.
Yeah, and not most dressings. All the dressings you like, off the table.
What about Italian?
That one, yeah.
Italian's the best one anyway.
Okay.
Vinaigrette.
That just like brings me back to being a kid. I would just like slather my
Salad
face would just hurt. It would be so
Well,
there'd be so much Italian dressing.
there's such a thing as moderation,
I would do
sir.
so much. It would be like
This-
seeping. My rice would taste like Italian dressing.
Yeah, you did too much.
And like I would dip my fish in it. Like it would just be like a giant fish rice salad, like salmon.
That sounds disgusting.
with what's the rice with the little hair on it? The like white hair. Is that quinoa?
Quinoa? That's not rice. That's
Which
quinoa.
is the one? What? There's a hair.
Quinoa does have
Barley?
like no. I think quinoa might be what you're talking about. It's kind of a weird. It's got like
It's
a weird.
got like one single white
I don't
hair.
think it has a hair.
What's the rice that has hair on it?
I think it's
Is that moldy rice?
quinoa. Just look up quinoa images.
Images. What's the rice with the hair on it? I swear.
I think
It.
you
I
were
think
eating
you're
moldy
right
rice.
with quinoa.
Yeah, there's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like
Is it an
clear,
optical
but there's
illusion?
like no, it is clear, and then there's like a white.
I always thought quinoa had a hair on it, and that's what makes it so good, right? You know, I don't
No,
like
the hair isn't what
speckly
makes
one.
it good. It's just like good for you, and
Is that?
it's pretty yummy. I like quinoa.
So it's not a grain; it's a pseudo grain.
Oh, a pseudo grain. That's
Yeah.
fake
Does
news.
that mean it's not?
It's a fake news
gluten-free?
grain. No, it's gluten free.
Okay.
It's not.
I like quinoa. So
Yeah,
I'll be
quinoa is
sad
good
to
shit. It's got
have that
protein
one
in
go.
it, bro. That's the way you get
Okay.
gains.
Oh, okay.
So you just gotta like eat quinoa and fucking cottage cheese.
I got cottage. I have been having.
I do like cottage cheese.
I've been
Cottage
eating
cheese
so
is
much
kind of fire though.
cheese.
I love it with
lately.
pineapple.
Ooh, I've had it
That
with.
stuff's so
It's
good.
not bad with. Have you ever had it with cinnamon and sugar?
No, but that sounds pretty good.
Dude,
too.
Actually,
put
that-
cinnamon and
I should
sugar
have
on
that for
cottage
breakfast.
cheese.
I was.
It's good.
There's this
Maybe
recipe.
I'll be less angry in the
what
morning.
you can do with your leftover cottage cheese, you put it in a blender.
Yeah.
And you speed it up really quickly so it becomes almost like the whipped cream. And you put that on toast. And then you can put honey on it, or if you can put.
So
like,
it's kind of like cream cheese,
so you can turn it into a cream cheese.
essentially.
Yeah.
Why not just get cream cheese? But
Because I think it's the way. The
oh,
cottage
is it
cheese
because
the
cottage
most
cheese is like kind of low fat, high
low
protein?
Fat, high protein, where cream cheese
Yeah.
is high fat, low protein.
protein.
Yeah, cream cheese is just like you're just like a fat fuck stuffing a
That's what
bagel
I'm
and
talking
cream
about.
cheese down your throat.
Exactly. So you get the feel of cream cheese, but mostly
Yeah.
protein.
I don't do this anymore because it has gluten in it. But you know what I used to do is I would use cream cheese in my macaroni and cheese instead of, because I usually don't have milk at my house.
Oh yeah,
So I'd just throw some of that in there and
yeah.
you
I
melt
never
it.
have real milk. I've been doing oat milk for a while.
I'm a
I'm-
coconut boy.
You're a coconut milk.
Coconut milk boy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so bougie. I'm just like, oh, I drink only oat milk.
What
Yeah.
are you gonna do when you go back to Montana? Do you?
Make my mom buy oat milk. Actually, I don't really drink milk. I just kind of use it to cook or have it in coffee and cereal.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just whatever they've got.
You know what
I
I've
don't
done?
really give a shit.
You know what I don't like about the alternative milks, because I've done this more than one time.
What?
I have put chicken stock in my coffee because it's the exact same size,
Yep.
shape, and color
Oh yeah.
as
Those
my
square
coconut
boxes.
milk.
Well, there's this thing.
And even the
I haven't
there's
ever
no
done that.
time where it's like even the thing that you unscrew,
Yeah.
same factory that it's coming from. It
This
doesn't
is-
feel any different, and you just pour it in, and it just is like clear, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, that's definitely incorrect.
Yeah, no, that's I haven't ever done that because back when I was
because I tried it.
in kindergarten, I learned how to read, and since then I haven't made mistakes like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Pro tip:
read the thing.
read the box.
Yeah, but what if you were cooking the night before and you accidentally put it in the spot where you
Wait,
keep
what
your
kind
coconut milk
What kind of
all the time?
alternative milks are you buying?
just
You're
coconut milk.
buying the one in the square cardboard.
Well, this is
yeah,
delicious.
you see, I either get Oatly, which is in like a milk carton,
Okay.
or I get Califia, which is in that kind of sexy.
Khalifa? Oh, the sexy
The
bottle.
sexy bottle, yeah, it
The
turns me on.
hourglass shape.
I see it. I have cereal and
it's-
a boner.
It's, it's harder to pour because it's hard downstairs. Okay, cool. Oh my god, you're just talking to your girlfriend, just caressing.
I'm just like,
Did you want some more milk, babe?
I'm gonna go to the store and get some more
Khalifa. That's a weed store by us.
Yep, that's 100% what I do every day.
Oh my god! So we're
Yeah.
40 minutes in this podcast. We should definitely start talking.
Oh,
about
yeah.
the sneakers.
Yeah, we got
All
some
right.
shoes over here.
These are. I honestly didn't even know about these at all until Paul was like, "I got some new sneakers," and I was like, "What are they?" He's like, "Hey, those are fried chicken ones," and I was like, "Oh, I have no idea." And hold back, don't pull them because we're not gonna.
So these are the fried chicken inspired Air Max 90 swoosh mart. So basically what these are, it's so I'll just read this, but it's Japanese mini marts, and when they would sell fried chicken, they would wrap them in paper that was striped like this. So the idea is these actually have paper on them, and it has pull tabs. So I'm not going to do it quite yet, but when you pull them, it's on the top of the toe and also the heel. It reveals a design, and I can't really.
Are there pictures of it?
But here it says like Air Max, and it'll have a POW.
There's a
gonna be
tear in
chicken.
yours right here.
There is a tear in there already. Damn. But yeah, they're just a yellow white with some silver kind of foil looking. And
what's Memo?
Memo Air? I don't know what Memo Air Max is. I can look that up. But I like these because it has fryer thongs.
Yeah, you got it right.
On the
tongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like grabbing the fried chicken. This is such a fun concept sneaker. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Just using slogans of McDonald's to describe. Like,
Yeah, no, these are pretty cool. They're stripy and yellow and white. I honestly don't love yellow and white together. Like, I don't know if I would have bought these. But they're neat. I like the idea. I really want you to tear the paper off of these.
I know. I want to too. I will eventually, because it's like a suede underneath with a cool like some pop art kind of like POW, those kinds of things.
Oh, okay. So
it
isn't a picture of chicken?
I think it's a picture of chicken on the other one, but then it's not all white and yellow. You get a break of tan.
Yeah, I feel
in
like it'll
here.
look better with that.
Yeah, but I love these. I'm actually going to start wearing them probably in spring because this is more of a spring.
That
type
does
shoe,
like a spring
especially
shoe.
with like the pastel yellow, the pastel orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are just fun. And when I got these, I was on an Air Max kick, so I went for 4 really unique Air Maxes on StockX.
I feel like
and
you
then I
probably
landed
got.
these.
Did you get most of them?
Oh, I got like on the app, I kept getting them every single one. But this one was just a unique pair, and I thought those are like a statement piece
so you only got these ones? You didn't get
on
other
StockX.
ones? Okay.
Yeah.
I also did the same thing, and I forgot that I had bids in, and I got all of them. So
What'd
now-
you get?
Dude, I have all the camo Air Maxes.
Oh, yeah, those.
I have all of them. All 3.
Yeah, I think you guys have very much surpassed my collection.
Dude,
Because I've been
It's-
like, I haven't bought shoes much in a while.
I mean, me neither.
It's like, I just haven't been inspired. Like, I didn't even go for the Lost and Found. Like those
me neither.
Chicago ones.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted those, but then it was like, I
Did you see those
forgot.
things? There's been like pictures that people have that there's literally mold on some of them.
Oh, that's.
Like literal mold.
Oh, well, then I'm glad I didn't go for them. Fuck them.
Like, and then there's like,
Put
and people are
mold on the
complaining
shoes.
because like they can't like return or exchange them.
Because they
they're
have
like-
mold on them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm
I mean,
pretty
I
sure.
guess
I
just-
might be fake newsing it right now too.
Nah, I believe you.
Maybe I just saw something. And
Nah, the Democrats want you to believe that there's not mold on the shoes, but there's mold on the shoes.
Dude, I know. I haven't gone for anything. There's been these. There's another pair of Terminators that's coming out that I am excited.
I'm going for
The ones
snake-
with the snake skin?
snake skin.
I'm
You
going
see,
for
Terminators
those.
I
are pretty
hate the
sick.
snake skin.
But I want
I don't
them to
like
be,
the look
I
of it.
want them to be lows. I don't
Yeah,
want
I'll
highs.
go for the Terminators if they drop the low tops. I'm not The highs look stupid to me.
I'm excited for the Khaled's that are coming out.
The DJ Khaled's.
DJ
I
Khaled.
love
There's a
that
whole
color.
kit. There's like you could get the whole outfit.
Which I'm going for.
Going for every piece.
I am going for.
Oh my God, Paul's gonna show up and just wearing all of it.
Paul's just gonna start shouting his name at the beginning of every episode.
Producer Paul.
Another one.
Another one. Another
one.
size 10.
DJ Heinrich.
We the best podcast.
In this building. What?
The best podcast.
But yeah, these are fun shoes. I can't wait to.
So yeah, he hasn't worn them because we wanted to talk about them on the podcast.
Yeah, I've got a pair of
Clean
Ultra
first.
Boosts that we got to do next week that I haven't.
Okay.
I bought it at the last time I was at the employee store. It's a cool colorway of Ultra Boost, and so I snagged it, and I haven't worn them yet.
Yeah.
Also, they're like really light colored, so it's like I'm not gonna wear them in the rain.
So Nick? What is your favorite Air Max? You had to pick. You got to pick one.
I definitely think the Air Max 1. I like the 97 from a design standpoint, but the Air Max 1 is
97's the one that has like the track
the
around it.
swoopy, like bullet train one. It's cool, but it's not comfortable. I have a pair.
I tried on a pair because
they're narrow as shit, and they're just stiff and not that comfortable. So Air Max 1s I can wear every day.
Yeah.
And
I
probably this pair, honestly.
Oh yeah, those are those ones that you've.
Because I
really
wear
beat
the
up.
hell out of these. I really like them. I need more Air Max 1s. I think the next shoe purchases I make will be more Air Max 1s. That's kind of what I want to add to my collection. Like, I have the Tokyo Maze, and those are also really cool.
I love
but
those.
they're not that wearable.
Mm-hmm.
Not as wearable as these, because these I can wear with pretty much anything that I wear on a regular basis. The Tokyo Maze is more of like, it's so loud and kind of weird to look at because it's like
it's like a piece of art.
Yeah, it is, and that's why I like it. And Bjorn hates it because he goes to the gym too much. He doesn't appreciate art.
No.
But like cultured men like ourselves,
with
Paul.
all the gym time that I'm
Yeah,
spending.
like it's camouflage over here. This uncultured swine, he doesn't understand the art the way we do. Us men of culture, we really understand art and appreciate the Tokyo Maze for what it is. Yeah.
It takes a high level of intellect and worldliness.
Yeah, worldliness especially, That's
But I would take the muscles over that any day.
But I'd rather have the muscles.
I'd rather have the muscles.
I've been experiencing something interesting because I last night I went on a deep dive and just was like looking at so many sneakers, and there were some that I was excited about, but like I'm trying to figure out, and I want your opinion on this. Am I just being frugal and not wanting to spend money on more sneakers when I have an entire closet full? Or are there just no cool drops coming out? Because it's like
I've had the same
it's
thoughts.
also like I'm like, oh, Adidas. Like, I don't know, whenever I get a notification from the confirmed, I'm just like,
I know.
oh.
I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. It's like, good luck getting me to give a fuck about the confirmed app now. I know. I got the same
It's
notification
sad.
today. I was
It's
like, oh,
sad.
some NMD's. I don't give a shit, dude.
I'll look at those when I'm at the employee store.
You know what? If Adidas can make some new Yeezys that aren't called Yeezys anymore, but are the Yeezys in like unique enough colorways,
Yeah.
maybe I'll be excited about Adidas.
I mean, they got to go fucking day glow to get me.
Yeah,
on board.
I don't know if I want shoes that glow in the dark, but I do want something unique from what the Yeezy lines were.
Yeah.
Like if we can get some fun colors onto a
Yes.
350,
yes.
yeah, I'll buy that shit. 100%. I
That's
like
what I
the
mean.
350s. I
That's what I
want to
mean.
wear the ones
Like-
that are obviously post Kanye so that I can start wearing Yeezys again. That being said, people are starting to wear them again, and I'm fine with it. Like I haven't worn mine quite yet, but like
Me neither.
you know what? It's coming. It's coming soon.
I'm
people
blaming
are
it on the fact that all of mine are 350s, and it has been raining every day, and it's
yeah.
kind of more of a weather thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the 700s on one of these days. The brown ones. They're a good winter shoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. It's we're getting past it. It's
I just
fine.
love that. I got that notification. I was just like,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't give a
Adidas.
shit. And then like
No.
Nike sent me one today. They're like early access, some Dunk Low. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the- orange and dark green. I mean, I guess I'm not paying $160 for
I
a
think-
non-SB Dunk.
I think dunks are done, just because I think
There's too many.
there's
I
too
don't
many,
care.
and they're so expensive for like boring ass, like not even.
They're literally
they look
one
like-
step up from Vans on what they
Yes,
are.
yes.
That's not $160 shoe.
And they're like reselling for stupid amount for like 200. Yeah, no, that's just at retail. Like I'm saying, even like you can't even, and they sell out. It's like,
I'm not. It's
I'm not
just
waiting
like,
in line for two different like a.
Yeah, I just haven't seen anything that I really needed for a while.
Oh, though, Paul, can you look this up?
Mm-hmm.
There is a Dunk High on Nike, just like Nike.com.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Dunk High. It's like maroon and silver. I was thinking about getting this one for you for the gift exchange, because it is, or for my brother, because it is absolutely the Grizz colors, like exactly. It's like look up like silver and maroon, and it's
It's a Dunk High in Grizz colors.
yeah, it's like like it's absolutely Grizz colors, and I thought
Well,
it would be funny to get
I
these
put-
right here, those. I was like,
Yeah.
how funny would it be to get Nick?
That's just disgusting. That is a travesty.
The Grizz is the team.
I mean,
that
why would they
are
make?
Bobcats.
Why would they make a shoe for a team that sucks?
No, they didn't. It's just a random colorway, but like it is.
I
that
know,
color.
but I would have done my homework and I would have been like, "This is a bad team. They suck."
They
And all
didn't
their
beat the
fans,
Bobcats this-
their fans all
Oh,
suck.
they in the video. Paul
And are
has
genuinely
those.
bad
Mine.
people.
Paul has those ones.
Yeah.
Or we do, because I've worn them a handful of times.
Well,
too.
they're not Grizzly colors, so
No.
that's okay. But
They're-
yeah, the fans
I
of the
low-key
Grizz are
forgot
just.
I had those.
I know.
They're
no,
the
we have
worst.
so many. But see that those,
And those
ones
are
tough.
Bobcats colors. Now the Bobcats.
Oh, the blue.
blue and gold,
and gold.
right there. Yeah, now that's a team. That's a team worth supporting. You know, those some stand-up folks, just,
Yeah.
just good people all around.
I don't remember exactly where I was going with this, but yeah.
Well, the Bobcats beat the fucking Grizzlies
yeah,
this
that's
past
right.
weekend,
So that was
and we beat the shit out of them. It was great. It was like 21-55. We
Football
smoked
game.
them so hard.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I went to the watch party, like the Alumni Association.
I didn't need to because I was getting live tweets from you, live texts.
Yeah,
What were we doing? When was this on Saturday?
yeah.
Oh, I was up on Mount Hood doing a photo shoot. That's what I
Oh,
was
nice.
doing.
Yeah, no, it was like the alumni watch party's fun because it's like Bobcat and Grizzly, like the MSU and U of M go in on it together. And so like there's a whole bunch of Grizz fans in there too, and like watching
Oh.
them get sadder and sadder, like that made it more fun.
Gotcha.
It's always great. Because honestly, if you look at the stats, the Grizz have beat us more times than we've
Oh,
beat them by
totally.
a wide margin. But lately, last like 6 or 7 years, we've been on a hell of a run.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it was
But
fun. So I'm all amped up to shit on the Grizzlies for no reason. Because
Okay.
why not?
because you can now.
Yeah.
I do
I
want
got
to bring it
another
back
year.
to my original question. I just remembered what it was. It's like, is there just not that much interesting shit coming out, or am I just like trying to not spend money on sneakers?
I don't know. I mean, for me, it's kind of both. It's like I'll spend money on sneakers if I see something I really want.
There just hasn't.
But
been
I haven't
anything-
seen anything where I'm like, I need that. Like where I'm looking at it for a while, where I'm all excited about it. I feel like part of it is just like, I don't know. It just feels like sneakers are less. They got too big for a while. And so now it's like too many people, almost like too many people are into it.
Mhm.
And like, I don't know. I just haven't been excited about any of the drops.
I haven't either. I also just feel like they kind of are getting away from, like the choices. It's like I don't give a shit about a red and white 11.
It just also feels like they're not innovating as much.
Like they're doing all these retro recolors.
They're
but
just
they're uninteresting.
re-releasing the hits from the last like 5 years.
Is it too safe? Do you think?
Yeah, they're kind of playing it safe. Because there was a while where like the Off-Whites were coming out and those were crazy. And
Yeah.
the Sakai's were coming out and those were new and crazy. And like the Yeezys were coming out. They were always crazy. And like there was so much new crazy shit coming out. Now they're just like the Dunks got super successful and they're like, oh, we just need to make decent colorways of basic shoes.
Yeah.
And so the shoes don't suck. They're just not, I don't need them. There's just so many boring shoes.
Do you think it has something to do with the economy?
Yeah,
or
for sure.
With or the what is it called? The thing that's
The recession?
no. What's the thing that not economy? What's the word I'm looking for? The inflation. There it is. Nailed it.
Yeah, that's the economy. I felt like.
Well, yeah, no, but like inflation, I feel like it's like, oh, we're tightening our belts and stuff, and like people don't want fashion, and I feel like the brands are all assuming that, and it's like, no, you're just being boring as shit. That's why I'm not spending money on
People
your
are
stuff.
still spending money.
I feel like
I feel like people are
that's
burning
where
money
I'm
like
at.
crazy.
Because like I've been listening to podcasts and things like that, and like news things, and I'm just like, and reading things.
Yeah,
and I'm
this
like,
is the
I
weirdest-
don't know if I agree.
This is the weirdest recession ever because I feel like it hasn't hit like most people as hard as some of them have. I don't know. I was fucking not very old with the last one. Like it definitely, I noticed it, but then I went and got a different job.
Well,
so it's like
it just kind of feels like I feel like a lot of companies are not taking risks.
But yeah, I feel like a lot
And
of companies are playing it too safe.
and it's like
And in fashion, that's not the way to go.
no, it's so boring.
Yeah.
When we were in Palm Springs, we went to a whole bunch of outlets, and I could not be more bored of what I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, Gucci did some wild stuff, and I was like, it's funny that I'm like even saying it's like we just wanted some plainer shoes, and the risks that they were taking were just a little bit too much. But then also it's hard to justify like when you're taking a risk and it's also $900 for that. I don't know. I just felt like the risks that they were taking didn't look like the $900 worth of.
They weren't fashion for their fashion pandering, and it felt like, and that's why I was just like, well, why? Just because you threw a bunch of shit on it doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it because it happens to say Gucci.
Right.
You could have done that in a really cool, classy way.
Look up those aces that had just shit all over them. Like,
Yeah, I need to see what you guys are talking about.
it's like,
But yeah, generally, I feel like everything I've looked at, like nothing's like you're right. They're not really going for big risks. Like the biggest risk they did was making the Jordan 1 Chicago, but with cracked leather to be like, it looks like it was in a basement.
I think
And
there's
leather or and mold,
stars on it.
so that because it was actually in a basement.
It was this one right here.
That's bees and stars.
Bees and
just-
stars. That's kind of stupid. Yeah, you were just looking for like, if you go back up, weren't you just looking for like those? No, go back down.
Just it's the
Like-
aces. I mean, it's
Like this shoes.
Yes,
Yeah, just the
something
basic ones.
but even the one that's basic but has the bee on it, like that one, those
Yeah.
are sick. Like this one,
This one
those
is
are
fire.
sick.
I do like that.
Okay, but then they had a bunch of this Mickey shit.
Yeah, I
that
don't
looks-
want goddamn Mickey Mouse.
That looks cheap to me.
It does.
It looks so cheap to have that brand that like collab was like a grandma that collects those fucking VHS
It looks
copies.
like some shit that
like has those books.
It
a
looks like
bookshelf full of
something that like
VHSs.
an aunt that you barely know would have gotten you as a child because kids like Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
I never liked Mickey Mouse. I had some Mickey Mouse shit because people gave me Mickey Mouse shit, and I was like, "What am I gonna do with this? I'm not gonna wear it."
All right, so we're probably gonna end up going long because we got to talk about this. Okay,
Yo.
guys, dude, going to Disney World is now like a fucking expensive ass shit thing to do. I don't know if you know.
I
this.
never have been to Disney World. I never feel like I don't
But
think I
it's-
ever wanted to go.
So it is just like every year the price has gotten crazier. They include less. Like it's like getting really really expensive to go to Disney World or Disneyland.
Huh.
And so maybe it is kind of like a high end thing to have on.
Like Disney stuff is now really expensive and fancy.
Yes, it kind of is because only
You
super
have to
rich people
afford
can
those Gucci.
afford.
Well, much
Disney's
like
to go to
Kanye,
Gucci.
much like Kanye, Walt Disney was a known anti-Semite. So
That's
is
true.
that what sells in fashion? Is that the angle
I
they're
don't
going for over in
But
Gucci?
I've always felt like that Disney clothes and stuff always seemed cheap to me.
They did. You know why?
Like
Because
t-shirts
like
with like Disney characters on.
yeah,
them.
well, because most of it was like, to me, I associate that with like kids, and I associate kids' clothes with cheap because they grow out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, anything that like you would buy for like your kid when they're in second grade and their favorite shit is fucking Toy Story or whatever, like you're gonna buy that at Walmart because by the time they're in 3rd grade, they're 4 inches taller and they've spilled like, shit on it or whatever.
I don't know,
know what kids do, but they're
I
disgusting.
just think it's so funny that, and it's maybe on point for Gucci to just be like, all right, all the people that grew up with Disney stuff are now able to buy Gucci, and so we're gonna put a bunch of Disney characters.
They're counting on Disney adults.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it feels like what happened.
That feels like a miss to me. Yeah,
Going into Gucci and seeing that they're doing Disney
seeing
collaborations
goddamn Mickey Mouse
was just so like, what fucking universe? I
know.
feel like I'm in a movie
feel
where
like-
I time traveled,
Like,
and we're like,
what rapper is gonna brag about having the Mickey Mouses?
The Mickey Mouse.
Like that's what Gucci's about.
They
it's like
had one.
the shit rappers
like-
brag about.
It's like they put random words in a big like lottery thing, and they pulled out Gucci and Disney, and they were like, guess they have to do that now.
It just was so fucking weird to me. That collaboration was super.
Yeah, I
weird.
don't get that one.
Where like, no, this looks
Probably
like
why
shit
it's
you
out the
should-
outlet.
Yeah, it's probably why it's out the outlet, and they're just trying to get out of.
They're
just
trying to
get
sell it
themselves-
out so that they can. What are they gonna do next year?
Yeah, I
What's
don't
the
know.
alternative to Disney?
Yeah, what's the next collab? If
Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon. yeah.
The
Got
Gucci,
Hey Arnold.
the Gucci slime collection.
Yeah, now if they do a Beavis and Butthead Gucci, I might buy that shit.
Okay, Daria meets Gucci. All right.
Real monsters. There's like,
No.
Aeon
or
Flux and
Chucky,
Gucci.
Chuck
Actually,
Taylors.
I feel like a lot of those Nickelodeon shows were ones that my mom didn't let me watch.
Yeah.
Like Rugrats, definitely wasn't allowed to watch that.
Really?
Yeah, there was so much where like I think she saw one episode because I remember she was like, "Those kids on there, they're so rude." Like,
Oh, they were.
yeah,
They're mean. They're
like anything where people were rude and mean. She was like, she wouldn't let me watch that shit.
My mom didn't let me watch The Simpsons because
Oh.
he did what's that bomb where you put in the toilet?
Oh yeah, well
In
I don't
one of the
know if there's a
episodes.
name.
Mm.
You put a cherry bomb in a
cherry
Yeah,
bomb
well,
in
I
the
feel like The
toilet, yeah.
Simpsons was kind of like geared toward adults
Oh,
anyway.
but it was my favorite album. The Simpsons sing the blues. That was my
What?
favorite album. when I was
We're
in the
listening to
fourth
that
grade.
on the way home.
So
You guys
for
are gonna
sure.
bump The Simpsons
bump
singing the blues.
Simpsons,
It's so
Simpsons
good.
singing the blues.
It's
God
a
No,
great
that
album.
was The Simpsons was definitely one where my
Do you-
mom didn't like how rude Bart was to his parents. I
Do you
was
ever-
like, I think that's the whole point of
Do you
his
ever think?
character.
You think those people like? If you could go back in time and tell
Mm-hmm.
all the voice actors at their audition how long they were gonna have
They're
their
just
jobs,
like, yeah, you're
like
this is gonna be a career.
This is gonna be what you do for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you'll be doing this at 68 years old. You'll
Like,
still be
you'll
fucking
still be-
Homer Simpson.
You're still gonna be voicing Bart and Maggie.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. Yeah, that shit's been on forever. It's like 30 some years, right?
I'm pretty sure it's the longest running TV show ever, right?
No, it's like it isn't. I was looking all this stuff up.
I mean, not
Not-
Days of Our
not
Lives.
soap opera.
It's the longest
Non-soap
running
opera.
of,
animated series
shows like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is the longest running animated series.
featuring orange characters.
Are they
Yeah.
orange or yellow?
Yeah, or yellow.
Well, The
Yellow.
Apprentice was on for quite a while.
Oh well,
but,
that's right. That was orange.
But anyway, but
Longest running orange skin
So-
show.
but no, I think it is
Pay
definitely the
attention to
longest
the yellow
running
because that
cartoon.
will come back up here in a little bit when we do FW.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
okay.
So we got to ask the question real quick.
We do.
Paul, are these going to be pavement princesses, or are we blowing the back out on them?
Oh man, I'm gonna blow the back out of those
Oh,
for
hell
sure.
yeah.
Nice.
Boom.
I love yellow. I love orange. And I think those are gonna be fun to wear. And I'm just gonna actually let the paper tear naturally.
Oh, I was going to say, we got to like film it when you pull them.
Or I could do that, but I think it's
So you need to like wear those like for doing some real work.
yeah, like when I'm doing carpentry.
Yeah, like somebody you
maybe-
gotta
or
you gotta
maybe while
like
you're
put out an
painting,
ad.
Yeah,
You could do it while you're painting.
Or
'Cause
when
if you get paint on them, you just rip the
or
paper
while
off.
I'm lumberjacking.
Oh, yeah, when you're
Yeah.
You know, that
lumberjacking.
might be a good shoe to wear.
Yeah, that's a good shoe to wear while you're jacking.
While you're lumberjacked.
When I'm jacking my lumber. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, this is becoming less and less of a
Hang
metaphor.
on, babe. I got to jack my lumber. I do call my penis the lumber.
You do?
The lumber. This is the lumber yard.
The lumber yard. Oh, gee.
I've never said that in my life.
Well,
Is that what you say when you walk into the bedroom? You're just like, welcome to Lowe's.
Never stop improving.
That's funny.
I do say that in the bedroom a lot.
Yeah.
Never stop improving.
Never stop. Oh,
That's a mean thing to say.
That's what I say to myself.
Oh, okay.
I can always improve.
That's still a mean thing to say. I feel like as you get fit physically, you should get a therapist and try to get more fit mentally. If you're telling yourself that in the bedroom, that's not positive self-talk.
We might have to cut this, but whatever. I feel like I always apologize in the bedroom for load size because it's either A, not very much, or B, an embarrassing amount.
I feel like not very much doesn't feel like a big problem to me.
No, I know, but then I'm just like, oh, sorry. No, I was into it. You know, it feels like it's not as much of a celebration.
But I feel like
sometimes
I don't think
way
load
too much
size correlates to excitement.
Well, have you ever had way too much and you're just like, oh my God, this is ridiculous?
Yeah,
or
but
is it kind of just the same for you?
Mine has always kind of made sense. Where like if it was a lot, it was just because I hadn't shot a load in a few days, and
are we still talking about wood? By the way?
Yeah, lumber.
Yeah, we're talking about when you're squeezing out a tube of caulking.
Lumberjacking.
Yeah, how like when you get toward the end of the tube, there's not much caulking left in the tube.
I just feel like when it's been a few days, I'm nervous.
You're nervous because it's going to be the volume.
I'm going to be embarrassed. It's
Mm.
what's going to happen because the volume's going to be so much.
Well, why don't you think a little bit ahead and just knock one out earlier in the day, like a gentleman? Jesus, there's simple solutions.
Sometimes I have a really full day. You know, like maybe I was traveling,
okay.
And there was, I don't know, maybe like a layover or something. I wasn't able to.
Yeah, fair enough. That is, yeah. You should be polite and don't do that in public. But I don't know. I feel like a lot is more of an apology than not enough. That's the thing.
Because I don't want it in my beard. I'll do this.
Yeah, that does sound icky. The lot of it makes sense. Apologizing for there being too little doesn't make sense to me because logically there's not a correlation.
Okay. So if there's not,
it just means like not enough time
lot.
has elapsed for you to have built up like a significant volume, and that seems like not a big deal.
Well, for me, it's if it's been a whole 24 hour or 48 hours is like
48 hours.
48 hours. I'm like,
that's a full tank.
That's
how long it takes for you to get a full charge.
Yeah,
you're like a Tesla.
Yeah. That's a full charge for Bjorn.
Okay,
it's 48 hours.
And yeah, I mean, I get if it makes a big mess and it inconveniences people, I suppose that could warrant an apology.
It's like I gotta go get a beach towel to clean this up.
When you go to Bed Bath and Beyond, you look for the one that says like, what's the biggest size? Isn't there one that's like bath blanket or some shit?
Bath blanket. Yeah.
What's the biggest size of towel? There's like there's one that has a funny name that's like it's so big it's bigger than like just a standard towel.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's like when you're buying those.
Is that like a bath sheet?
Yes, a bath sheet.
If you're buying bath sheets from Bed Bath and Beyond, they're like, oh, this is definitely for sex stuff. Like, there's no way you're not using this for normal drying off.
No,
times.
I have a bath sheet for my drying off because the normal ones aren't big enough.
Is that like a whole? Like, can you wash one at a time in your dryer or your washer?
Yeah, it's not that big. It's like 4 feet by 5 feet.
It's not like a comforter where you have to take it to the laundry mat. No, it's just bigger than a
typical towel that's like 4 foot by like 2.5. That's like you can like wrap it around your waist.
Square? Is it like 4 by 4?
Yeah, it's like a square instead of a strip.
It's like 2 towels.
Yeah.
Oh.
But all it is it's like a big enough towel that you could like wrap it all the way around yourself to be modest.
Oh, you could like put it on and like go get the mail or whatever.
Yeah.
If you lived in a suburb.
Yeah, exactly. You could go to a toga party.
Yeah.
It's like a robe without arms.
That sounds really sad.
Yeah.
A robe without arms.
It's a brobe. It's a bro robe. Yeah.
Robe. Okay. Yeah. A brobe.
Yeah.
Sick. All right, let's do some.
Let's take a really quick break. Though.
Okay, we'll take a break and then we'll do some fits. I actually posted an episode once with the break in it where we took a break.
Oh, that actually is probably.
And then I totally forgot. And then I was like, oh, fuck.
What did we say
I left.
on that break?
No, I like left the break. I mean, it was like Paul and I talking with the mics like there
Oh.
about.
That's the best part of podcasts is when somebody when it becomes completely unprofessional and you're like, oh, these are definitely real people. Like, not that people are concerned with that with ours. Not that we are.
No.
Not that we're over here putting on too much.
We're somebody though.
We are 100%, and it's good for our viewers to hear
we'll
us.
save the conversation. We
Be
gotta
real.
talk about that comment that I got on my YouTube
Oh yeah,
video.
okay. So do
But
we
not on
let's
this
do-
episode or another? Well, let's save that for another episode.
We could close the episode with it.
or let's
or just talk
let's-
about it on the
let's-
next one.
Let's do it on another episode.
Yeah, that works.
All right,
I'm gonna leave that in to just bait everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're not catching every week, you won't know.
What's-
If you want to find out what they said to Bjorn on the internet,
the homophobic
you need to tune in next week.
next week.
See Bjorn blow up at random stranger.
The
So-
9th comment will blow your mind.
So shall we jump into it?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do some fits. I'm
Okay,
excited.
now it's time for our favorite and only game of the podcast.
Oh, we need to get some music for you.
Hashtag FWT or hashtag WTF. So we're going to take a look at some fits, and the boys are going to write down their answers on whether they'd fuck with that or what the fuck. We're going to describe it to our non-visual listeners, and let's just have some fun. So in honor of the shoes, because the yellow's a really tough color to wear. It really
Oh,
is.
it totally
it's
is.
a lot. So we're actually going to look at some yellow fits, and we're going to take a look at them. So let's close our eyes real quick, and let me pull up the first one. And
You can
eyes
wear orange with these.
closed. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look.
I'm not
There's some
looking.
fun surprises coming up. And the first fit is up. So
Oh,
let's take a
snap.
look at this. And
That
why
Billie
don't,
Eilish?
yeah, let's start with Bjorn if you want to describe it, and then write your answer down, and we'll go into it.
All right. So it is Billie Eilish wearing yellow cargo pants with black straps on them, yellow sneakers of some kind, yellow oversized hoodie with a vest,
Yeah, black
a
vest.
black sort of vest, but it's like
It's like
almost
a tactical vest.
It's almost like one of those weird running vests that you like have to like keep
Yeah,
your
it
water
looks.
bottles
Yeah,
in
it
and
looks like a
stuff.
running vest that like you could add weight to it to make your
Yeah,
workout
like-
more strenuous.
But the only weight she added was some I don't know, some pins maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then a spiky collar, like a spiky dog collar.
yeah, it looks like a
sort of
spiked
thing.
dog collar, and
And
she has
these
some
aren't-
pretty
and she
aggressive
has-
rings on too.
She is not fucking around with those spikes at all. And then it looks like the ties for the are they joggers? I don't know.
Yeah, the pants have ropes hanging off of them.
So they're
So,
belted. It's almost like they're belted.
I feel like we need to clarify something. When we say fuck with that or what the fuck, are we saying we would wear it?
No, I think if you fuck with that, you're like, okay, you get their fashion angle.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Or make it, or you know what? Answer however you want.
All right.
explain
And then
it.
I'll just
Yeah.
explain my answer.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Me? All right. So this is a what the fuck. I like the bumblebee attitude. I do like that it. I'm gonna like say like some highlights. Like I do like the vest. I would like to put an outfit like this together for myself, but maybe not the way that it was executed in this way. Like I would love to get like a yellow hoodie or yellow orangish hoodie and yellow joggers, and then put a black vest over it. Like that actually is pretty sick, but I just can't with the spike collar thing. The Avril Lavigne, I don't know why that's the name that I think of. I just can't. And then and it's not like a regular vest. Like I would like to see a regular vest, a little like, and I don't like a bunch of shit hanging from It looks like she's like wearing unbuckled ski boots or something. You know? Like there's just like weird belts and straps and things to trip on is what I think of. Also, I think this is just something about me. Whenever I look at like a pair of shoes, I'm like, I couldn't skate in that, and I don't know why that's where my brain goes. But that's
because you skate.
Like.
That's probably why your brain's there.
Yeah, and I remember this is like when you see a kid show up to the skate park with like their shoes untied, and you're like, dude, just tie your shoes. It's actually not cool to have your shoelace get caught in your skate wheel and you fall. Like that's actually uncool.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty funny video
it is.
to watch on YouTube.
It sounds like most of the skateboarding videos on TikTok.
Somebody eating
I don't
shit.
even. I'm kind of to this point where like if I see like a skate video on one of those like TikTok, Instagram stories, I'm like, they're definitely gonna fall. I'm not watching this.
Oh, I watch every goddamn one of them. Oh man, people running into shit on a skateboard or a bicycle. That's the funniest shit you can see.
Oh, dude, I literally jump like I like.
Oh,
my
I win
body
sometimes too. I go like,
tenses up.
oh fuck. But then it's it's like I gotta watch it again. I'm like, look at this fucking idiot.
Such an ass. I love it.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna go what the fuck as well for a lot of the same reasons. Number one being goddamn the spike dog collar. Why? Like I get it. I get this look for Billie Eilish because it's she kind of does the whole like I gotta, trying to dress down and dress like a badass and all this shit. But I don't know. It seems a little try-hardy to me of like how much like tough guy looking shit can I wear at once? Like the cargo pants with a rope and a spike collar and spiked rings in case I get in a fist fight.
There is a lot of rings.
Why? And the vest. I hate vests. I don't know. I just don't get them.
Aren't you wearing one right now? You're not.
I'm wearing Patagonia fleece.
But it kind of has vest energy. It's what I
right, but it isn't a vest because
it's got little vest energy, Nick.
It has little vest energy. Well, you see, when you've got a big vest where it counts, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. Anyway, I don't get vests because it's like, why are you wearing half of a jacket? Just wear a whole jacket.
Dude, today was the perfect example for that.
What?
I was like, today, I went outside. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It is a vest day, for sure.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Today was a vest day.
Cool.
You don't think so?
No.
You can't agree with me on this one?
No.
It's a vest day.
It wasn't.
Paul
wasn't for me. I
because
fucking
he loves
wore a
me
jacket,
very
dude.
much and supports me. It is a vest. Today was a good vest day, right? It was like how much
Paul,
degrees
did you
out?
wear a vest today?
I mean, he didn't. He went to work, but
was today a vest day?
hell yeah, it was.
It was a vest day.
Come on, Paul. You got to back
But
me
I
up
did
on
not
these
wear
things.
a vest. I wore a full jacket.
Wore a full jacket to work.
All right. Well, this vest is fucking dumb.
It's pointless, but it's a fashion. Sometimes vests are just for fashion.
Yeah, but this one doesn't look good either. And so,
No.
nah, and there's like weird icons and shit. Like she's in some form of the military, except she definitely isn't. I don't know. It's a goofy celebrity try-hard look, is what it is.
Someone gave her the
An avocado?
avocado emoji.
Yeah. Billy
does that
Fan
mean?
Forever _ love gave her an avocado, a heart
Three
eyes,
green
3
hearts.
green hearts, and 2 flame emojis.
2 fires.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
So yeah, no, this outfit's
I
kind
love
of
these people's names. Billy made me happier than ever is their Instagram handle.
Yeah, let's hope that's about Billie Eilish and not just like some guy named Billy.
They're really into Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah,
Oh
Billy-
yeah, that's
Yeah,
they
yeah.
heard achy breaky heart and they were like, oh yeah, that's what I needed to hear today.
Yeah.
Made me
I do
happier
feel like
than ever.
the juxtaposition of her smiling with the spiky thing is an interesting choice.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to look super hard all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Like you can't walk around like,
yeah. What's the line? Black T-shirt like Billie Eilish.
yeah. No, I think
Bitch,
it's
I'm stylish.
Bitch, I'm stylish. Black T-shirt like Billie
No.
Eilish.
black something big T-shirt. Billie Eilish.
Oh, big
She's
T-shirt.
notably wears a lot of oversized clothes
Oh, okay.
because she doesn't want to be sexualized.
Bitch,
I think
I'm
that's
stylish.
Also,
Big
she's
T-shirt
like super
like
young, so it
Billie
would be
Eilish.
kind of creepy to sexualize her a bunch.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yeah, this is a no for me. This outfit's dumb.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
She probably paid some fucking goofball an absolute fortune to tell her to wear that too.
I want that job.
To be a celebrity stylist? Nah.
Yeah, for Billie Eilish.
For Billie Eilish?
Like, I just...
So,
Could just be like, what's the expensive version of what's at Hot Topic?
for me,
Yeah, Paul, what do you think?
this is a
Ooh.
fuck with that. Here's why. Do you know what this
Bumblebee.
reminds me of?
Bumblebee tuna.
Think of pop culture. What does this remind you of? This is a modern version.
Oh, it's like an oversized Uma Thurman.
It's an oversized
in,
Uma Thurman Kill
Bill.
That's what it is.
Which is an homage to your boy. And now I'm totally blanking on his name. The Enter the Dragon himself. What is his name?
Lee.
Bruce Lee. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
So that's why the spikes are there. That's why the ropes are there. It's meant to be grandiose. It's meant to be. It's almost like you are the anti-hero of your own movie. So that's what this symbolizes, and that's why her stylist put this together, because she is kind of that different voice of pop. So I think this outfit represents her perfectly.
I would agree. I appreciate like the oversized thing.
I would
because
never
it's sort
wear
of
it.
like
That is fair. It is a Billie Eilish outfit.
It's 100%, and it's outfits like this that have made her stylish, because this is stylish whether we like it or not. This is that baggy look, which is really in right now with people.
I do
younger
like
than
how
us.
she's not. It's like a cool outfit,
Yeah.
and she's not sexualized in it.
No, and that's her thing, is she doesn't have to use that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think
she just has to whisper into a microphone.
yeah. I think it's a powerful statement. But yeah, no, I would. But as far as what I would wear, I would totally wear these pieces just separately, because I can't pull this off. It's no way.
It
Yeah.
just falls apart.
You're
for
not
me at the
dressing up
feet.
like a transformer.
No, I'm not.
I would wear this, but I would probably fill the whole thing out. Let's be honest. I haven't started going to the gym yet.
You would. This would be about as
looks
tight as Uma Thurman's
Yeah, this would be
costume in
about
Kill
as
Bill.
tight.
Looks like the sun's out today. Nope, just
This would just be your. This would be your Kill Bill
Yeah.
Halloween costume.
Yeah.
This exact outfit.
Yeah.
But it's just like
But
skin tight.
it's female power. It's
Yeah,
female
yeah,
power
yeah.
that it's showing. So, okay, ready for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Eyes
get it.
closed. And we're gonna go a completely different route, keeping with the yellow theme. This is more of a chartreuse yellow, but this is Patrick_Bon from I don't know where that is. Genoa DA. Who knows? Probably Germany. But why don't we start with Nick, if you want to talk about the look and what you think about this look.
So he's got some kind of gray Nike somethings on. Just look like some runners. I see a Nike tag.
I know what those are. I just can't think of the name of them. They're kind of like a new. What is it called?
And then they're
Zoom
like
something?
just blue, kind of medium blue denim, distressed, and a yellow long sleeve crew neck tee.
Mm-hmm.
Plain yellow, light yellow.
Almost a green.
Yeah,
yellow.
greenish yellow. And that's it. Gray sneakers, blue jeans, distressed blue jeans, yellow shirt.
So going opposite of the Billy, which was a lot going on. This is
Yeah,
just
this
really
guy
simple.
has very little going on here. Honestly, I'm going to go what the fuck on this one as well. Because it's too boring.
Okay.
Like, this one's too boring for me. I feel like if you're going to go a solid color on the shirt and just jeans, like, at least do a fun sneaker. And he's wearing what looks like the most daddish, fucking boring gray sneaker. Like, it's too much of what Bjorn was saying fashion, like what they're dropping.
Safe.
It's way too safe. And this guy, like, he's got some gel in his hair. He looks like he's gonna go to the club and drink Heinekens and fucking Jaeger bombs until he passes out.
It would be Michelob's, because do you see those figure? That guy don't miss no gym days.
No, you're right.
See
this
those
guy,
neck muscles? He works his neck out. He has a neck day.
he like grabs a
He
he
doesn't
grabs
miss
the
neck
little
day.
he grabs a little dumbbell with his teeth and
Yeah.
nods his head.
Yeah. And then says, "No homo."
Yeah, well, whatever he says at the gym, this outfit's boring as shit, and boo.
Can I
Yeah.
give mine? Because I'm giving this a hashtag boring.
Snooze fest.
Snooze fest. No, I do like that shirt, but I mean, honestly, like, it's like I don't know, spice it up with the, like, I mean, it is tough to match this Pantone probably with a sneaker, but like you could go opposite. You could go like with
You
another.
could go with a sneaker that has like a bright hit on it,
yellow.
like a yellow, or
doesn't have
isn't
to
a
match.
yellow sneaker but has like a yellow swoosh or a
Yeah.
yellow something on it.
I'd like to see a funner, like there's like there. I have a T-shirt like this, and I always avoid this mustard T-shirt. I look at it almost every day, and I'm just like, I don't know what to wear this with.
Because like I feel like
Then
he
I
could
turn into
make
this
it,
outfit, and I
right.
just,
But if he put like an unbuttoned button up or a flannel over that, he could add something interesting.
yeah,
Put
or
on a hat.
I don't know, maybe a vest.
I don't know about a vest. I don't want to
I
go
think
that
a
far.
vest, a black vest with this.
A hat,
Maybe some spikes. I don't know.
even
spiky
just a
collar.
hat. A hat could
Yeah,
be cool.
A collar.
It needs something else
It
because
needs
it's so
one
goddamn
more.
boring.
It's just like you got
I think
noodles
he needs
with
a
no sauce.
big, ridiculous chain.
Yeah, a chain, something.
Actually, a necklace. This guy looks like he could pull off a necklace.
a necklace.
Found one that fit around his big fat neck.
I think you're right. I think that this is hot noodles with butter. Like this is like that's it. Like
Yeah, and also like this would be a fine outfit for just wearing around, but to like post it as like a check out my outfit
fit?
on
Nah.
Instagram, it's like, oh, you have jeans and a shirt. Like,
yeah,
okay,
it's
dude.
not-
That's not like what you're wearing. Gray shoes, jeans, and a shirt. Okay.
Like this definitely doesn't feel like there was effort put into it. He doesn't have a stylist. Like
No,
Billie
like-
Eilish.
Yeah, maybe
I can't stop with that.
you've been watching too many reels.
I know. God damn it, dude. That's that. Speaking of New Year's resolutions, I want to fucking be done with that. And you know what? I'm gonna blame somebody. Part of why I watch an hour plus of Instagram reels is I'll be like, oh, new message from Nick, and then I get the thing, and then I sit there for 45 fucking minutes, and then I send you 3 of them, and we just keep the shit going. Like, I'm the problem too. I understand.
Yeah, I think you need a New Year's resolution to practice some self-control.
But I do feel like,
And
well,
I'm helping you achieve that
it's-
by challenging you.
okay.
Yeah. You know how like religious people say that everything was a test of their faith?
Yeah.
I'm testing your faith right now.
I love that. Nick.
And so I'm the devil. And the Lord has sent me to test your resolve.
I know that if you were gonna send me like words of value, you would just text me.
Yeah.
But for some reason, every time I open one of those messages, I'm like, "Ooh, what did Nick have to say to me?" And then it's always a fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's
truck
always
video.
like a kid riding a bicycle into a wall.
Yeah. And then I'm like, and then I've got to be like, well, I need to watch 30 to 45 minutes more of these, and then it's
You see, I'm gonna continue to test your resolve. I'm gonna help you become a better man, Bjorn.
also half the time I've already seen the video, yet I watch it again.
I swear to God, you said this the other day. We must have a very similar algorithm because it's like you will send me shit I've seen, and I've got a couple other buddies that like it's like you and like 3 other people, like you, Joanna, and my buddy Aaron and my buddy Andrew. Like those are the people that are my friends that are on Instagram that we send shit back and forth.
It's the same
And I think we
shit.
all have,
Like
other
the
than
same.
Joanna, like Joanna ends up, she gets like a different thing. But like the rest of us, it's all just the same dumb memes. And
It
it's
is.
like, they'll send me shit, and I've 100% I've already seen it. And like all the ones that I'm gonna laugh at, I look at who's liked it, and it's like my friend that I was gonna send the shit
You're like,
to.
oh, well, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
Paul,
sorry.
what do you think of
What
this
do
guy?
you think of this?
Oh, I mean, I like it.
Ooh,
I like
okay.
it because this is pretty much what I wear most of the time.
Yeah, this is a very Paul
This
look.
is a very Paul look. The only thing I'm concerned about, I hope he has his tetanus shot because there's a lot of rust on that behind him. But no, I think it's pretty clean. But the shoes are really boring. I do like a classic pair of white shoes, but you gotta, I don't know.
But do something else. It's
but I don't post this outfit when I'm wearing it.
No, you would wear this. Like this would be like a going to bowling or something.
So
Right, like that was one of my big gripes with it. Was like,
white. That's not a posting outfit.
yeah, this
so-
isn't like. What
so
are
I
you
guess I'm
flexing
kinda,
that you?
I'm kind of right there.
He did. He hashtag gains.
Yeah. So it goes back to our early conversation about
a gainer.
He's a gainer. And
Do you know what a gainer
What?
is?
Okay, but what other hashtags? Because some of these have to be funny.
weekend, autumn, happy, smile, love,
Motivation.
Hashtag
blue,
quality
yellow
time.
vibes, pick of the day, InstaFit.
Hashtag energy. Hashtag tattoo. I don't see a tattoo.
Yeah, where the fuck is your tattoo?
This guy's full of shit.
So,
Autumn.
unfortunately, overall, that's a no for us. But thanks for posting. It looks good. Maybe just not Instagram good. As we will post videos
better.
of ourselves in this outfit. Okay, don't look, don't look, don't look.
Okay.
Damn it.
I didn't see it. I saw
And
nothing.
speaking of classic
Ooh,
yellow,
Okay.
classic yellow. Let's
Too
talk
bad
about-
David's not here.
I know.
To do a perfect.
So we're gonna talk about this look, Bjorn. If you want to start it off, what are we looking at?
We're looking at SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
So we've got the classic no shirt, but no, there's like a shirt that doesn't hit the sleeves. A white shirt, red tie, brown pants, black belt, black. I wanted to call them bowler shoes. What the
I think there's
Loafers?
clogs.
Clogs.
Those look like
Clogs?
clogs.
And then he's got some 3-stripe white socks to finish it out. Or I guess brown. Are they pants or are they shorts? Those are shorts.
Those look like
Shorts.
high
what
waters.
are those? Yeah, what are those things?
Culottes.
Culottes.
What are those things that they wear at Oktoberfest?
Oh,
That's
Lederhosen?
those. Yeah.
Lederhosen.
Yeah, they're very Lederhosen-esque. Okay, so it's and then top it off with the yellow sponge on the top.
Yeah.
All right. Who went first? Nick went first.
I think I went first on the last one.
Paul's not gone first. I want Paul to go first.
I always go last,
You
baby.
guys go last. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna go with fuck with that. Yeah. Fit of the day. SpongeBob SquarePants. Crushing it. I've actually never thought about the look before. This is the first time, and I'm into it. You know, it's just a classic. I sometimes wish I had a look that was just like, this is what Bjorn wears every day. I do think about this very often where I'm like, you know what? What if I just picked out one thing?
If you had like one shirt, one pair of pants, one pair of shoes, and then you bought 20 pairs of each, and you're just like,
because
this is what I wear.
that's the not Jack Zuckerberg. That is definitely
Mark
not his
Zuckerberg.
name. Jack Zuckerberg.
Yeah, real icon of
icon
fashion there.
No, he classically his wardrobe is just like a gray hoodie, white t-shirt, like black pants, and he just has a whole bunch of them, and he just has a closet full of them. And he just always wears the same outfit because it's like you're making big decisions all day. I think this tracks. You're making decisions all day, and sometimes, I don't know about you, dude, but sometimes in the morning, I'm just like, can someone please dress me? Because I can't even pick out my underwear. I'm like laying out underwear, and I can't make it. I mean, it's because I have a fucking million pair.
Yeah.
That
no, I don't
I've
have that
designed,
problem
but
because, but my selection choice with underwear is clean.
whatever. Clean.
The first
I gotta give you some more underwear, by the way.
you
I've
actually
been
do.
meaning-
I've kind of worn. I've kind of worn some of them out.
You should swing by the. You should swing by the studio, or what is it?
Bearskin underwear.
Yeah,
They're
bearskin
comfortable, but they do eventually wear out.
Eventually. Dude, we have some of our old pairs that like that just lasted forever. We did these black ones that just like, I have people that are like, dude, do you have some more of those? Because they just wore out after 8 years.
God damn, dude.
But they're still good. It's just, I don't know, like when it's just black, you can do like this insane fabric. Anyway, what do you think, Nick?
I fuck with this. Yeah. I think I like the details. I like that he matched his belt to his shoes. That's a classy man right there.
Yep.
And then he's wearing lederhosen pants that aren't long enough to go down. Like I don't know how they came up with the character of SpongeBob in the first place.
Acid or mushrooms, I would have.
It seems to me that a substance had to be involved where they were like, why don't we have a kitchen sponge? Not like a sponge the way they naturally occur, but a square kitchen sponge and a character. And he lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Yeah.
And he has friends that are various other sea creatures. That it just is and an otter for some fucking reason. Like it's a strange show that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but somehow it worked.
Trying to think of the unlock for Squidward. You don't appreciate fine art, SpongeBob.
I love that you said my friend Ross sounded like Squidward.
I think he does. And he was so bummed. Oh my God, was he bummed? It was just like,
who did he want to sound like? Fucking
ruined.
Patrick?
What?
Who do you want to sound like?
Yeah. Like, SpongeBob. I can't. I'm just fucking doing.
Robin Williams.
Robin
it sounded
Williams.
like
Just like SpongeBob. I can't do him.
That sounded like
Patrick.
him.
Yeah,
I don't have too many comments. I mean, it's a clean, simple outfit, and it works. You know, the guy, he found what worked for him, and
dude,
you know, he made him. More people know his name than they know mine. So
he's got that blue check, dude.
He's got a blue check. He paid his $8, and here he is, SpongeBob SquarePants, telling us what's up over here. All right, Paul.
What do you think? Oh.
Yellow and red. What is he? Mustard and ketchup. That's the wrong color tie. Brown and yellow.
He works at a burger place.
No, I don't think so. Brown and yellow. Gross. White and brown and yellow. No. Gross. He needs a stylist. He should
like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, like Billie Eilish. He shouldn't have his own show. How did he even get hired? What is going on here? No, actually, it's fun. The colors are horrible together, but they work on them. So
yeah, that's probably supposed to be part of the point.
It's an eye. Like the more I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, these colors, the brown and the red and the yellow, which has green in it too. And what's up with the cap sleeves? Are the sleeves like? How does that work? Like with his shirt, I don't get that.
Can we please talk about the comments on this picture?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, it's like I'm gonna just read them as if it's a book. Am I the only one who thought Squidward was a squid?
He is a damn squid, isn't he? Or is he an octopus?
He's an octopus. That's what.
Why is he called Squidward?
What? Squidward is an octopus? That's what somebody
else
said?
There's a bunch of pictures. Is there
more?
Scroll through this. We find out what kind of animals each of these things are. Look at that.
What is
That's
this?
a nematode. Nameless hordes of those things are nematodes. Okay. Kevin is a sea cucumber. I mean, we could have guessed that.
Oh, yeah.
Squidward is a giant octopus.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I was like, these comments are insane.
Clamu is a pearl oyster.
Okay.
And Gary is a sea snail. We knew that one.
Meow. Okay, that makes it's
Gary is still cute.
That
made way less sense when we thought it was just a picture of SpongeBob.
The fuck? Okay, Squidward is an octopus. Hi, Kevin. Oh, that's a reference to the. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, SpongeBob was a big part of some people's lives. Not a big part of my life.
Kevin.
Okay,
Hi,
keep
Kevin.
going.
That was all of them.
Your friend Ross does sound a lot like Squidward.
Shout out to Ross.
What's up, Ross?
Shout out to Ross, which we were gonna have him on the episode, except my fucking
we
mics
could get him to
didn't come.
play us a theme song on his clarinet.
Yeah, right.
But overall, SpongeBob gets because majority rules. we fuck with that outfit. So
You like comment, fuck with that outfit.
I'm going to.
Torrents.
Hashtag FWT with that fits.
SpongeBob.
Bob.
Undo a flame emoji.
Yeah, do a couple fire emojis.
I'll try. And then a party emoji.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Then 100%
Oh.
post. All right. Well, that concludes our
that's
yellow
so
edition
dumb.
of hashtag what the fuck and hashtag fuck with that. Thanks for participating.
You want to take us out?
Gentleman. Yeah. Thanks for watching. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all other streaming platforms. Please hit that like and subscribe button. That means a lot to us. And we're also on Instagram and Facebook. And last but not least, we got a new sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Gucci's latest collab with SpongeBob. If you like yellow, brown, and red all mixed together and want to spend a shit ton of money about it, come visit the Gucci store. We've got you covered. And have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.